Do you think there's any linkage between prohibition, the 18th Amendment, those years between 1920 and 1933 when it was the law of the land, and growth of organized crime, the rackets?
I think organized crime has been here with us, you know, for a long time. I don't think you can lay it at prohibition's door. Some other thing would have been blamed for it if it hadn't been for prohibition.
Despite the pure intentions of its sponsors to Johnny Torrio and his criminal protege Al Capone, prohibition represented the irresistible money-making opportunity of a lifetime. Torrio pleaded with Colosimo to exploit it, but Big Jim showed little interest. His clubs, brothels, and gambling houses were already earning enough profits. And besides, he had a new young wife demanding all his extra attention. It proved a deadly distraction.
What more can a man want, eh? The best of everything.
A Hollywood movie starring Rod Steiger as Al Capone presented a fanciful version of Colosimo's murder.
You know it, eh? Tu sparisti, poi rapisti,
In real life, Colosimo was killed by an anonymous bullet fired through the window of his club. The king of Chicago's vice would be buried in grand style. On May 11th, 1920, less than 4 months after the start of Prohibition, Big Jim Colosimo bit the dust. His murderer was never found, but the principal suspect was Al Capone. After a grand gangland funeral attended by all, Big Jim was laid to rest in this tomb, befitting his status as the former head of Chicago Vice. His death marks the beginning of a bold new criminal era, one in which Johnny Torrio and Al Capone would revolutionize the underground, introducing business procedures and making it all frighteningly efficient. In many ways, the death of Big Jim Colosimo marked the birth of modern organized crime.